Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Collector, and welcome to my Nerd Cave. If you don't know, this is a very emotional week for me. My cat passed away, and I found her on Tuesday afternoon when I got home from work. So I'm really not doing much, like as far as celebrating Halloween or doing a Halloween video or anything like that. So it's it's just been really hard. Let's see. This one right here, that box, that's where she's supposed to be waiting for me when I come home from work, and now she's out in the backyard. So, and I know there's been a couple videos where you might have seen me get onto her for like jumping in a box or messing with a bag or just getting in the way, and like I loved her to death, man. She was my baby girl. She's only 2, and I don't understand like how or why. I think she was a bit clumsy, and I think she fell off the dresser and hit her head on the way down. So, all that being said, to take my mind off things at home, yesterday after work and today, I've kind of shopped a little bit. Just went to a couple stores in Huntsville, and then today I went around to different places. Oh, hang on, I forgot one. One sec. Okay, sorry about that. Also sorry, I know usually I have a little bit more energy than this. It's just, like I said, it's been hard. So this was a thrift store I went to yesterday afternoon. Went there and picked up Halo Reach for like $4 for 360 because I'm trying to get 360 games too. I also went to Gamers World in Huntsville, and I just grabbed like 4 common games for original Xbox. Picked up Van Helsing, which I remember the DVD back in the day had the playable demo if you had an original Xbox. I could never beat that damn level, but I started looking into the game here recently, and I saw that it had pretty decent reviews. And I'm actually a fan of the movie, but it's one of those instances where the game got better reviews than the movie back then. So yeah, so I went ahead and grabbed that. Also grabbed Far Cry Instincts. There is a sequel on the original Xbox that's exclusive, and they didn't have it, but I'll grab it eventually. It's pretty common. So I grabbed Alter Echo, and this one's also on PS2, I believe. But it looks pretty dope. Kind of a third-person shooter, sci-fi kind of thing. And then this one is more almost it's 2D, but it's like kind of 3D graphics, if you know what I mean. I've heard that's more akin to Contra than Metroid, but it's got a very Metroid vibe, I think. It's called Blowout. Also, I think on PS2, maybe GameCube, I'm not sure. But, yeah, Blowout. And today, let's see, okay. This stuff I grabbed from Total Nostalgia. For $8, I grabbed The Northman on 4K, and I really enjoy this movie. I'm a big fan of Robert Eggers. He also did The Witch and The Lighthouse, and so I was a big fan of this also, so I grabbed this. I've been looking for this one too. For the 360, I got Ghostbusters, the video game, which I've heard is really damn good. Like, it's like basically the official third movie before we ever got a third movie. Grabbed The Warriors for original Xbox. Love the movie, and I've heard really good things about this game. And I remember the advertisements for the game too back in the day, but for whatever reason I never got it. And then this one is something that's been on my radar for a bit, and since it's Halloween weekend, I went ahead and grabbed it because it looks really cool. It's based on Edgar Allan Poe stories. It's called Extraordinary Tales. But it's got the voices of Christopher Lee, Bela Lugosi, Julian Sands, Roger Corman, and Guillermo del Toro, and so that's pretty cool. So I think it's sort of an anthology animated type thing. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to checking that out. this stuff, this came from Video Games and More in Coleman, and yeah, those two. So Video Games and More in Coleman is shutting down in late December. I think December 31st is what they said. So everything's on sale right now. Some stuff is like 25% off, some stuff's 50% off, some stuff's 10% off. I think most of this was like 10%. Some of it was, I think, 25, but I don't remember. So I'm gonna start off with the original Xbox. I grabbed Pariah, which looks first-person shooter-ish. So yeah, that'd be cool. Then this one I grabbed because 1, it was cheap, 2, it was 25% off, and 3, it's an Xbox exclusive, so I grabbed it. Plus, it was complete. That's why I grabbed it. There were a couple others that weren't complete. They didn't have the manual, so I just left those behind. But I grabbed NFL Fever 2003, pretty much just to sit on the shelf. I grabbed some PS1 games. I grabbed Tonka Space Station. And I think this was like 10% off, maybe. And I really don't have much love for Tonka, I guess. But I don't know. It looked interesting. It was cheap, and it's a PS1 game, so I grabbed it. This one's an upgrade because I have this, but I'm missing the manual for it. And this is Rascal. Actually, I didn't even look at the discs. Yeah. Shit. I grabbed, I don't know anything about this. It looks like just a fighting game. It's called Perfect Weapon. But, yeah. And I grabbed Largo Winch Commander SAR. Like a third-person action type deal. And then I grabbed a VHS tape because I've been looking everywhere for this, like, off and on, and I never see it on eBay for less than 20 bucks. And Video Games and More had it for $5, and I think it was 25% off. And the case is pretty beat up, but I've got a replacement case. I'm going to stick the artwork and tape in. And it's Dexter's Lab Ego Trip. It's the made-for-TV movie where he travels through time, meets different versions of himself to take on Mandark, who also has different versions of himself, and he took over the world, so they have to fight Mandarks. So yeah, Dexter's Lab Ego Trip. It's probably the one that I'm the most excited about for today. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, this video is just in memory of Fluffy. I don't know what else to say. My Halloween's pretty much just done. I've got nothing I want to do right now except lay around and watch Bob's Burgers is what I've got on right now. So if this is your first time, don't let this be an indication of my mood throughout any of my other videos. I'm usually a lot more peppy and happy, but it's just been a really hard week. So here's my buddy, my Odin. So yeah, give your pet some love for me, man. Give them good screeches behind the ears for me, and maybe I'll be in a better mood next weekend, but we'll see. So I've been a Nostalgia Collector. Remember, physical media will never die, and I hope to see you in the next video, and hopefully I'm in a better place then. So, bye-bye.